here we are back at Rico Soul Italian Eats, and today we're going to demonstrate how to make penne pasta with vodka sauce. And so I guarantee you, if you follow the recipe, you'll never go back and buy store-bought in the bottle vodka sauce ever again. This recipe is absolutely amazing, and so fasten your seatbelts, enjoy the ride, and at the end of the video you'll get to see my wife and I give our take on this dish. And so if you like the video, please don't forget to like and subscribe, and thank you in advance for your support. Also, if you try this recipe and you like it, let me know in the comments section. The full recipe with instructions will be in the description below. So without further ado, let's get into the video. We're going to start off by slicing and chopping up 5 garlic cloves. So this here is the fine chopped garlic that we're going to use in our vodka sauce. Okay, next we're going to slice and dice half of an onion, and this also is going to go into our vodka sauce. We're going to grate a cup of Parmigiano Reggiano. We're going to cook up our sweet Italian sausage so that we have it ready when our sauce is finished. Okay, we're going to turn our burner on medium high, and we're going to add 2 tablespoons of olive oil. That's 2 tablespoons of olive oil. That's 2 tablespoons of olive oil, and now we're going to add a tablespoon of butter. 1 tablespoon of butter. We're going to add another tablespoon of butter later on, but for right now, 1 tablespoon of butter. Here's our 1 tablespoon of butter. We're going to let this melt, and then we're going to add our veggies. We'll add our onions first, and then we'll add our garlic about 3 or 4 minutes thereafter. Alright, this is our half of onion that we chopped up. As you can see, it was a big onion, so it's going to be a lot of onions. You might want to use a smaller onion, but for us, we like the flavor of onions. So this is a half onion chopped well. We're going to put it into the mix. We're going to sweat these out. Let them saute really nicely. Starting to get soft, so now we're going to add our garlic in just a minute or so. This is really soft, just the way we wanted it. Okay, so now we're going to add our 5 diced garlic cloves to the mix. I'm going to add 2 tablespoons of Italian seasoning. I'm going to add half a teaspoon of pepper. Half a teaspoon of pepper. I'm going to add some salt. You can add to taste. Tablespoon of garlic powder. And already this thing is starting to smell marvelous. Already. That was the vodka that we just added. Now we're going to let this cook. I'm going to turn the fire up just a little bit, trying to melt some of that alcohol off. We're just going to let it cook like this for a few minutes. That's the vodka that we're using for the sauce. Now we're going to add our crushed tomatoes. We're going to add a 28-ounce can of crushed tomatoes. I like Scalfani, I like Cento. This is a brand that you can get here very readily in the Northeast. But this is a 28-ounce can of crushed tomatoes. Scalfani, Jersey tomatoes. Since we're Jersey born, that's what we go with. Jersey has marvelous tomatoes. Marvelous. California also has great tomatoes, but I'm kind of biased. We love our Jersey tomatoes here. So we're going to add this in. We're just going to mix this in. So we're going to reduce the fire. We're going to put it kind of like on a low type of simmer. You got to watch it because this stuff, I'm recording it. Normally you wouldn't leave it open like this. You would cover it because of the little splashes from the simmering. But unfortunately, we don't have that luxury when we're filming this. So hopefully I don't make too much of a mess and the wife doesn't file for divorce because I left a mess in the kitchen. Okay, we're going to let this simmer for about 30 minutes. And we're going to occasionally stir from time to time. We have already added a little bit of salt to the water here. And now we're going to add our pasta. This is the pasta that we'll be using. We'll be using some Barilla penne pasta. I would prefer homemade, but really didn't have time to do that today. So we'll be using this Barilla penne pasta. We just want to stir, make sure it doesn't stick. Next, we're going to add 1 cup of heavy cream to the gravy. Okay, now we're going to add our 1 cup of heavy cream into the mix. You know me, I try to get every little bit, every little drop. Now you see it's starting to turn that little orange color that's reminiscent of the vodka sauce. Beautiful coloring. Absolutely beautiful coloring. Now we're going to add some Parmigiano Reggiano. We're going to add some Parmigiano Reggiano. We're going to add, this is just a little bit over a cup, so we're going to add about a cup. I always do a little extra. I always go extra. I'm extra, as people will tell me. Just adding the Parmigiano Reggiano. Just mixing in the Parmigiano Reggiano. Just mixing in the Parmigiano Reggiano. I'm going to add 1 more tablespoon of butter. Butter never hurt nobody. Okay, so what we're going to do at this point, our pasta's done. We're going to add a ladle of pasta water to our gravy, to our vodka sauce. It's 1 ladle. And now we're just going to mix it in. What we're going to do is we're going to add our sausage to the gravy here. We're going to let that simmer with it. And we'll take the sausage out right before we add the pasta. I have some leftover grilled chicken from the other day. I'm also going to add this grilled chicken. Just took it out of the fridge. I'm going to let this grilled chicken sit in the gravy as well. We'll let all the meat marinate with the gravy. Some people call it sauce. I'm Italian, so I call it gravy. And we'll let it marinate. We have it on simmer. And we're going to occasionally stir from time to time. Now we're going to add our pasta. We're going to add our pasta to our gravy. At this point, we're just going to add our meat to the bowl. Soul Italian Eats. And what we have here, we have our penne pasta with homemade vodka sauce, an Italian sausage with some grilled chicken, as you see right there. Yes, grilled chicken. Our Italian bread, our salad for tonight, as well as our homemade salad dressing. Bon appetit, peoples. Okay? Bon appetit.
So how is it?
It's amazing. This is absolutely amazing. Homemade from scratch. Let me tell you something, people. Stay away from the jar stuff, okay? This right here is the real deal. Follow the recipe to the T, and you will not be disappointed. Trust me on this. The pasta, I left it in for approximately 12 to 13 minutes. It's semi al dente, but it has a very nice texture, very soft. And but the star of the show is the homemade vodka sauce. It is delightful. Sprinkle a little bit of Pecorino Romano on top, and let me tell you something. Phenomenal. Bon appetit, peoples. Okay? Bon appetit.
I give it a thumbs up. It's very good, very creamy. Just very good. I love it.
Absolutely phenomenal. Folks, stay away from the homemade, stay away from the stuff that comes in a jar in your local supermarket. It's worth the effort of making the homemade vodka sauce. This is just phenomenal. If you didn't like vodka sauce before, you'll love it now. If you do it homemade, follow the recipe. This is absolutely amazing. 5-star quality. It doesn't get any better than homemade. I stress that. It doesn't get any better than homemade. So, I urge you, follow this recipe. Let me know in the comments if, you know, how you liked it, because I don't know anybody who wouldn't like this. This is phenomenal. Rico Soul Italian Eats, homemade vodka sauce with our penne pasta, Italian sausage, grilled chicken, our Italian bread, along with the homemade salad and our homemade salad dressing. Bon appetit, peoples. Bon appetit. Our Rico Soul Italian Eats with our homemade salad, cucumbers, tomatoes, red onions, raisins, romaine lettuce, extra sharp cheddar cheese. Here we are, Rico Soul Italian Eats, and what do we have here?